But because of this trauma that I had as a child, being told something about my capabilities, or not even less of my capabilities, but more of my aptitude to be good at something, I didn't even bother trying to develop that talent within myself. I kept deferring to developing other people's talents to almost get as close as I could to my dream without actually going after it, because I didn't think I was good enough due to whatever I was told as a child, right? Similarly with dance, like I was told I was never going to be able to dance professionally when I was in high school by two instructors who had a very hard, I guess you can say, way of teaching. The biggest struggle has been blocking out all of those voices and blocking out any and everything that would keep me from actually creating and finishing something that I want to put out into the world. It took a lot of rewiring and getting rid of those limiting beliefs that held me back as a creative. So my name is Maya Levy. I am from Chicago, Illinois originally. Yes, Chicago city and suburbs, both. How I classify myself as an artist, I would call myself what Issa Rae coined as a multi-hyphenate, because I do a lot of things both on the performance and business side of art. Sometimes like the industry that you fell in love with may also be the source of a lot of your pain. I had a lot of hindrances surrounding myself making music for a long time due to past ideas, I guess you could say, or other people in my ear when I was younger, either saying things that may have come across the lines of, oh, well, you can't sing as good and so why would you even try? Or, oh, some people are just born with a Whitney Houston voice or Beyonce voice. So if you're not born with it, what's the point in putting work into getting to that level? We have numerous amounts of, I guess you could say, voices in our heads or hindrances or critics that I think for myself personally have kept me from wanting to create when I otherwise would have, because I thought whatever I was about to put out into the world wasn't perfect enough, or no one would care if I put this out, so why bother? Or, oh, like you need to like get it to a certain caliber, or wait till you have all these pieces together, and just creating any excuse in your head really to stifle you from doing what it is that you need to do ultimately for yourself. I feel like as creatives, obviously we all like external validation. And I think with social media and everything like that, like it's like an instant feedback loop. I start feeling like my mental health is declining when I'm believing narratives that aren't true, and keeping in mind that everything that we believe, whether factual or not, is a narrative that you're choosing to believe. I think mental health is the state of your mental and emotional well-being. That's how I would define that. And taking care of that is the act of taking care of your mental health, your relationship with yourself. I mean, personally, and you know, I'm not advocating for drug use. I use cannabis medicinally. I live in a state where it is legal, and not just medicinally to like feel good and relax, which that's all good and fine. But I find that that's also typically, and not only this is when I'm sober as well, but I like to write down a lot of affirmations that come to me, whether in an elevated state or sober, and like refer back to those when I'm feeling like shit. And a lot of those affirmations aren't just like, I'm beautiful or I'm da 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 da. It's things that my mind can actually look at as true facts. If I'm feeling upset, let's use in the dance context. Let's say I went to an audition that I didn't get, and now I'm feeling like shit because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I start telling myself, oh, you're probably just not that good. Everyone's better than you, da 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 da. Reframing that